Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant. Yes, it's Mission Impossible. What is this? 8? 9? I don't remember. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 8. I will be at the Flemington, New Jersey Summer Book Fest on the 29th. That's this Sunday. I literally just scheduled it. They called me. It was great. So I'm looking forward to that. Haven't been that far north in a while. So if you'd like to get a book signed, or 2 or 3, I'll be there. Got plenty of books these days. I got to do my inventory tonight. And probably have to order some more books after this show. This was quite a pleasant surprise. Book 9 is going to be out in June. I got so much to do. I gotta edit. All right, let's talk about this movie. Tom Cruise is back running, as he always does in his movies, and so this looks like a lot of movie. So they've got this desert scene, hot dance scene with guys and girls partially naked, a motorcycle scene, jumping off a balcony scene. They've got this sinister character who's a bureaucrat who's going to tell Tom Cruise he has to pick a side. The message of this movie is, or the plot somehow involves controlling what is truth, which is very topical. The question is, what will Hollywood say? What will they really say? Will they go, yeah, the right-wingers are here to control the truth again? Like so many times, and it'll ring so hollow and awful, you'll just be like, really? And people will go, yeah, I noticed things are being controlled on the internet recently. It's probably those dirty right-wingers. So, I don't know. I hope Hollywood does some justice to this concept. It doesn't look very realistic. There's a lot of high-stakes stuff in this. Here's a scene with, I don't know, a key, magic key. This guy, I guess he's trying to kill Tom Cruise. This girl, I think, is his love interest in the movie. Of course, Ving Rhames. It's Ving Rhames, right? That's his name. He's back. Simon Pegg is back. I don't know who that is. Pretty cute, though. And again, the sinister bureaucrat, which is a pretty good, foil, I think, for American secret agent. I think that's the only one you could go to, really, because there's just so much nonsense in the world, and America is super powerful, and so if they go with the Russians, I'll also be very upset. So there's this cool car chase. I mean, it looks like a blockbuster roller coaster of a movie. Here's Tom Cruise relaxing with his best girl, and of course, for Archer fans, he gets to fight on a train. Only, I imagine so I guess this guy is evil. I guess that's the same guy in a mask, and he does the whole gas bomb thing, which looks pretty cool. And here they are getting this little tiny car, and that's going to be the thing where Tom Cruise is driving a tiny car. And here he is with the key later. I guess that blonde girl dies in the movie. I don't know. Here's a sinister office with lots of screens, and here's the fight on the train. Archer, the fight on the train. No goggles though. No goggles. Here's some really nice production value, as they say in the biz, and Tom Cruise running. He's running along this as he often does. Here, I'll just play 2 seconds of it. Here he is parachuting off a motorcycle into, I don't know, a valley. You don't see the parachute open, of course, or the wings deploy or whatever. Mission Impossible. Did Tom Cruise actually do that stunt? I don't know. I kind of think they wouldn't let him do it, but July 2023, it's going to be, and this is a movie you would see in theaters, right? It's not really a film. It is a carnival ride. And I don't knock it for that. I like carnival rides. I like fun. Certainly this movie in Dolby Cinema and IMAX would be pretty awesome. But it'll probably be check your brain at the door. I mean, is my guess. Here's another scene. Cinematographers love this. They love this. Oh, okay. Wow, you run down this path, and there'll just be hundreds and hundreds of candles. Here they are bursting through things. I mean, there's Simon Pegg. There he is. He's sort of barely in this trailer, so I wonder how much of the movie's in. Tom Cruise is starting to show his age just a little bit. And it gets harder and harder every movie to keep repeating this, because it's like, how do you keep topping yourself, right? How do you keep saving the world again? It's the same problem. Again, I always bring it back to comic books had the same problem. After you've saved every alternate multiverse in the universe's history, then what do you save? Then what do you do? You've done the greatest thing. Everything else is a cheat. So in a lot of ways, these movies only work if you kind of forget what happened in the previous movie. I sort of vaguely remember Tom Cruise running. So they typically don't have a good through line, in my view. I hated the first Mission Impossible. I thought it was lame. I did kind of like the one with, it was directed by the guy who had directed The Incredibles. I thought it was decent. I mean, again, you got to judge this with a different metric, I think. I think you have to judge this with a metric, it's kind of unfair. It's all about the stunts. It's really all about the stunt work. The only comparison really here is James Bond. This is American James Bond. That's all it is. I wish they had done an original character rather than take the Mission Impossible character and reimagine him. But Hollywood loves their trademarks. They wouldn't want to pay a guy like me to come up with something new, because then they'd have to pay me every single movie. This is cheaper. They already own Mission Impossible. It's an ancient trademark. And mark my words, and I don't know, sometime in the next 20, 30 years, they'll bring it back with a new, younger actor. But that all being said, it doesn't look bad. It looks like it'll be a fun movie. I would even go see it, on the big screen, unless I find out it's just a political screed, in which case I'll be very angry. It doesn't seem like it. It's hard to tell, though, from this trailer. This is mostly just showcasing all the production value and the stunts. There's a sword fight in this. It's Venice. See the canals? Oh, cool. Look at the lighting on that. I bet that's a soundstage, though. Feels like a soundstage. So, they'll be in all these exotic locations, doing all these crazy stunts, and, I have no doubt the plot will kind of, sort of, barely make sense. And that's fine for a carnival ride. As long as you get your thrills, and at the end of the day, it's not too woke, it's not too political, it's just a solid movie, and in the end, Tom Cruise wins, and that's the end of the movie. The bad guy loses, and we're all yay. That's what you want. So, I mean, it's good timing. I think this was one of the movies that got jammed up on the pandemic, right? I think Cruise was freaking out over shooting certain scenes and people not having the right PPE, and I think that's where that recording comes. I think it was this movie. Probably got all kinds of... this movie probably has to make a ridiculous amount of money to break even now, too, because I'm sure it costs a lot more. But that being said, this looks way better than what's come out. Certainly looks better than James Bond. Now they killed James Bond. I would be more excited about this than, say, a Marvel movie, because they're getting way too political in my view, and woke. This doesn't seem woke at all. Seems like it's going to be some good action, some good fight scenes, motorcycles, cars, trains. They're fighting on top of a train. So good on Tom Cruise. Will I see it? Maybe. I might see it. I mean, I haven't gone to movies in a while. It's just too expensive. And it's just, you can see this stuff at home. If this, who the hell produced this? I forget. Could this end up on HBO Max? Probably have to wait until fall, but... here's directed by Christopher McQuarrie. Synopsis: The further adventures of IMF agent Ethan Hunt. That's a pretty short synopsis. Yeah, I don't expect the plot to even make all that much sense. But I don't care, because if the stunts are good and they keep the pace up and they don't give me time to think, I get what I want out of this, which is fun stunts. I mean, maybe after the shit, again, if it gets too political, I'll be furious. I'll be absolutely furious. But if they keep it out of that realm and it's just stupid, at this point, I'll accept that. At this point in movie making, I'll accept a stupid movie with lots of cool stunts. Because why not? Why wouldn't you want to see Tom Cruise jump off a mountain with a motorcycle? Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for more base takes. We do 2 other videos. We do 4 videos a day. And the other ones you won't see on YouTube because it's too much for YouTube. I get flagged at YouTube all the time. Every time I do something political, who knows, I'll probably get flagged here. I've been told that my alerts don't alert. People get them hours late. So I gotta kick up my game on the Sunday podcast. But now that I have a Sunday signing, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do it Saturday. Saturday, that sounds, and I'll have to remember to post something on Friday about it to let everybody know. Anyhow, Tom Cruise is back doing Tom Cruise things, running in movies. Go see it, I would say. I would say this is probably a good movie. I give it a probable recommend. And we'll see you in the next one.